Kyle Teal, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off. Go-ahead run at second here in Game 1 of the ALDS. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. Around third. Still able to fire over. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-zip.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Teal leads off second with nobody out. Out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So up next, Will Wagner. Holiday slings to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Nico Cavadas. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Game 1 of the division series. And now here is Bryce Harper. Singer back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So digging in, Spencer Jones.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Second home run of the inning for him. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Pulls that one foul. Still only one out here in the inning. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run.
And it one-hops the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility. The left-hander on now, Matthew Liberatore.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Picks himself up at RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. And the lead is up to 5. So Harper stands in. 1 for 2. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the air, center field. Ruiz makes the grab, and that is that. But they take the lead. Back here in New York, top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Christian Moore. To the right side, Chisholm. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit for the Angels. Late with the swing there.
No, Boog, it's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason, so it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win Game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for Game 2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Yanks leading by 5 here in the late stages of Game 1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Up the middle, gets it to first. Angels retired, 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. They're down 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Victor Medeiros.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Morel hauls it in, and there's one away. At the plate, Spencer Jones.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. It has the distance gone.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 3. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Newby, a 6'2 righty. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That one ripped. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 2-run homer, their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 11-2. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Hunter Goodman. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for New York, Jackson Holliday. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That one felt good. Make that 4 homers in the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees lead it. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
You know, these Angels definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And it falls.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. The Yankees up big in this one here in game 1 of the ALDS. But he's safe.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Hauls it in to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees out in front. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 14-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Forget it. His 3rd home run. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. He circles the bases. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 17-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Jackson Holliday stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. 1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-2.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 20-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 21-2.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones. And it's gone! His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their... Here's Shohei Ohtani. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. It's Aaron Judge now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Left field, way back there. That one is gone. So he goes yard to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 24-2.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball.
Going, gone. They go back-to-back. Hunter Goodman will hit next. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And we know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter. It's a great...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 27-2. Here comes Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That'll make it out of here. He hammers one out to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 28-2. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grabs it right up against the wall. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner.
I mean...
Carmen Mlodzinski takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Foul ball still 0-2. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels with only one out left.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
That one fouled off. Machinsky, one strike away from securing game one. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So the New York Yankees have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them one step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing game one can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point.
Back for more from the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nico Cavadas. Fouled off. He was late.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Got him! And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
More in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder. In the air, left side. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz should have this one. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ruiz under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Spencer Jones, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Ripped on a line to center. Ruiz makes the play, and the inning is over. The Yanks go in order. Still no score. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Esteury Ruiz. In the air on the infield. Makes the catch for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down and pitch recognition.
And he's back to first in time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Christopher Morel, the next to hit for the Angels. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Mitchell Lynch. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line drive, and this might be trouble. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Hunter Goodman. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. A 3-run homer, and the Yankees walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
So the New York Yankees carry their momentum over from game 1 to take a 2-0 lead in this division series.
They're knocking on the door of the LCS now, and I don't think they'll be doing a lot of tinkering before game 3, the way things have been going.
Across the diamond, though, we may see a lot of changes to the lineup card as they face elimination in game 3.
Yeah, they have to do something to shake things up, Boog, that's for sure.
Spencer Jones now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here!
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 away. And next for New York, Jackson Holliday. Well struck, right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now up as the Yankees DH, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Out there to center, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. Now at the plate, Bertram Castilla.
Number 17.
That one ripped. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, George Lombard Jr. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in, the second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul. That's out of play. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And forget it.
Back-to-back homers, always a special.
And the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Well struck left field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jones will hit next. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good for.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 10. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for New York, Jackson Holliday. That one to first. Cavadas takes it to the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Alcantara back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. To third. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Cavadas at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Yanks up big in this one here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Hit on the ground to short. Lombard sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. And next for the Angels, Christian Moore. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on here in the late stages of Game 3. Up the middle. That's a hit. And next for L.A., Jordan Lawler. Snaps it down to second. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. And this is
that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Angels lead 1 and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air out towards right center. Ruiz on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Bertram Castilla stepping in now for the Yankees. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at second with 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, George Lombard Jr. Into center and a base hit. Castilla around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 11-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And out to a board. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is out of here.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Line drive. That's a hit. So digging in, Spencer Jones. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Going back, and it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Another homer. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 16-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. And that is out of play. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Adley Rutschman. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th, leading off, number 40. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Yuri Ruiz, the next to hit for the Angels. Popped up. Castilla settles under it. He's got it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit for the Angels. And it's fouled away.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond, and that is the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Digging in, Bertram Castilla. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
I mean, come on, have a game. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Morel on the move. Morel makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line drive, caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the... Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the catch. New pitcher for the Yankees, Gregory Santos.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And there's a hit. Man at first. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Christopher Morel. And a foul ball. Fought off foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
So in now for the Angels, Will Wagner. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. That's a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So up next, Nico Cavadas. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runners at the corners, one away here in the late stages of Game 3. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Moore, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Jones makes the grab. 2 down. Angels down to their final out. And next for the Angels, Jordan Lawler. And that drops in for a strike. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of inning number 9. And the New York Yankees are headed to the AL Championship Series. So the New York Yankees are on their way to the League Championship Series, Singy.
And they did it in the most dominant way possible. And they're heading into the next round full of confidence, showing they're a force to be reckoned with here in October.
But you've got to feel for a team that's been all year battling for a spot in the postseason, only to see it come to an end in a first-round sweep.
Yeah, things happen at high speed at this stage of the year, Boog. I mean, a series can get away from you in a hurry, and that was really the case for them in this one.